go into Emma's mind, and what is it that she does that just gets players on the same page like that?
Honestly, I've had the honor and privilege of getting drafted by her my rookie year. And, she puts the person before the player. And so do you know how relieving that is as a player? You guys know, I'm sure you've had coaches in your career who've actually genuinely cared about you. And you're like, okay, deep breath. I'm myself, my coach cares about me. My teammates care about me. We all care for each other. And now we're going to run through a brick wall for these people. I'm running through a brick wall for this coach. I'm running through a brick wall for this crest on my chest. And so I think with her putting the person first before the player, that's relieving for a player. And that's when you're in your element the most, because that's less stress when you have a coach who's backing you up and who supports you and who's giving you opportunity. Yeah. And that's exactly what Emma Hayes as a head coach brings to the table, is being a human being first and caring for that human being, and then player second. And so, at the end of the day, you're on top of your game. You really are when you're playing for a coach like that, who's inspiring to you. So she's just an inspiration to play for.
Emma celebrates the individual, but honors the team.
Yes.
And
wait, say it again, McCall.
I like that. Run that back.
But that's the environment that she creates. She wants everyone to just express themselves, but she will not tolerate anything that does not honor and respect the whole greater good of the team. And so everyone is elevating each other because they put the team first, but they also feel in a comfortable environment to go do their thing and add what they can to the group.
No, I completely agree. And something Jess and McCall, what you're both saying that resonates to me as you're talking is, wow, she makes every single player feel like they're key to this team, whether you're on the bench, whether you're on the U23s and you're coming in and out, no matter what it is, or you're starting, you get pulled out. It seems like everybody feels valued. And I think that is so rare to feel at that level, professionally, let alone, I'm sure, on the U.S. Women's National Team, which you guys have both experienced in depth. But another player who was standout in this match, who also got a goal in the 63rd minute, Alyssa Thompson, y'all. God damn, that's what I did when she scored. Lily Reel, first of all, the recovery, first pass, positive forward, breaking lines to Alyssa Thompson, turns on a dime, pushes past her defender, ducks away, and then it's Jets on 1v1. She wants to cut it to her right, sauces up another defender, and then just curls it far post, just chef's kiss. That is a goal you work on in training over and over again as a winger, and I know it just had to feel so good. And a little celebration, I was with it.
Tell me you're Kristen Press's teammate without telling me you're Kristen Press's teammate.
Yeah, right?
I was like Kristen Press 2.0 on that
Seriously,
one.
though.
This is what Alyssa Thompson's been doing all season long. This is the best I've seen Alyssa Thompson. And so for her to dribble all the way from half field and then get the goal also, we see it with club as well. And so now that she's been able to apply it at the international level, boy, like you said, Darian, chef's kiss, and I'm here for it. She's cooking and she eating.
That goal, self-made in the shade, sipping a pina colada, like at the half, like body megs the girl, says, oh, I still got over 50 yards to go, but let me just blaze in here. I mean, seriously, she made it all happen herself. It was incredible, but that's what she can bring. That's what she can bring. And you need that individual flair and someone who can make something out of nothing.
Something that's underrated I want to highlight is Allie Sentnor on the goal, because she was playing the 9 at that position. And you both know when a 9 overruns a play and drags a defender across the frame of the goal, running away from goal, and sometimes that ball's passed because it seems like the run, you should just play it. Allie Sentnor had the wherewithal to stay out of the frame, hold her defender off, not drag in front of Alyssa Thompson's angle to shoot. And it opened that up. And I just want to give her some credit, because that's a very unsung moment that I don't think we get to highlight enough, because you get in each other's ways in the 18. Everybody's trying to score.
Yeah,
but to me,
absolutely.
It's another testament to chemistry of this team. We're finally seeing selflessness and chemistry. We're finally seeing them read each other's tendencies. And I think especially in the final third, it's just been a joy to watch. But back to Alyssa Thompson, McCall, what do you think her potential is with this squad? What's her ceiling?
I mean, if we want to date back and say we were watching her in March in the NWSL to where she is now, she is exploding at a rapid rate. She's just that elastic kind of athlete. She just looks like she's just springing out there with no effort at all. And she just has so much like power in everything that she does. And she really demands respect on the field because she is so athletic and dangerous and always a threat that you can't not think about her. So what that does is she'll make her own opportunities. She can be self-made in times, but it's also freeing up other people in the front line and posing that threat and behind. So then there's space underneath the pocket. Or if she's dropping lower, then someone else can run in behind. I mean, it's a wonderful variable to have that we need on this squad.
Yeah, we knew her potential coming in at the pro level, but she cranked it up a lot of it. Not a little bit, a lot of it. Over the course of the last few years playing professionally. And we know that she didn't get, the playing time that she wanted at the World Cup in 2023. 2024, we see a, pretty average Alyssa Thompson. But whatever she did this offseason, boy, it worked. And that might be something she's going to have to continue doing every offseason because she has cranked things up in 2025. And I am here for it for this young woman.
She wants it. You can see it in her eyes. She's on fire from the inside out.
Mm-hmm. And the consistency.
It's the tenacity to me.
Tenacity, yes.
I think of the young players like Hutton, Patterson, and Alyssa Thompson. To me, there's something in their demeanor that is different. There's a different type of bite. It's making me think of McCall, Zerboni, little hunched over on the field, waiting to just get into a tackle and regain possession. That's the type of I think fight that they bring into this fight and passion of just like, I'm going to do this for the team. I want to win. I want to score for the team. We're going to make this happen. Like there's that energy of, I'm not worried because we're going to win. We're going to figure this out. And the fact that we're not just seeing that from one player, we're not waiting to see it just from the captain, Naomi Girma or Lindsay Heaps, whoever it may be. It's now becoming, the young players are the ones that are setting the tone.
And you know what else too? It's easy to see competitive edge in defenders because that shows with tackles and recovery runs and stuff. Sometimes it's hard to see that competitive edge in attackers because it looks fluid and saucy and creative and artsy. But the way that they're playing is like exactly tenacious in their attack. Mm-hmm. And that is so scary for other countries to look at and be like, oh boy, we're playing the US.
And this isn't the US's A team from the outside. I mean, we don't even know what the A team is anymore, but I would be scared to play the US if I were in another country.